Hello, my people. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, you know how excited I am on Fridays. It's always super exciting to have you here on Friday with me. And today we are trending as usual. So it's another edition, a Friday's edition of trending. Super special edition. I am Messi Irabo. And for today, you know how we do it now. We count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the top 5 trending stories on the internet. Today, without wasting much of our time, let's dive straight into it. Coming in at number 5, a woman is trending after advising Nigerians to use their tongue to count their teeth, basically telling people to be mindful of the correct economic situation. Well, I'm not going to watch this one alone, guys. Let's watch it together.
They give you a basket of corn now 3,000. Basket of guinea corn now 3,000. Basket of beans now 5,000. Spaghetti now 1,000. Then you know how many children you go born. No, you the yara. Use your tongue, take out your teeth.
Okay, so maybe I should translate it for those that really do not understand the Nigerian pidgin. She said, things are not smiling, so adjust yourself accordingly. Know the numbers of children you are bringing to this world. Emphasis on know the numbers of children you are bringing to this world. I think something to finally talk about. I've been waiting to really talk about this, but you know, we talk about the top 5 trending stories. I can't just come and start advising people about family planning and this and that. But right now, this is an opportunity to talk about this. It's really alarming when you see the wealthy people, or should we say those in the upper class, you see them with 1, 2, maximum of 3 children. And then you see the ones that are, let's say, the lower class having multiple children. You see some persons, 10 children, 8 children. And then you're wondering, how do you cater for these children? Now the economy is not even smiling. And then people are giving birth to. I remember back in the days when we were small and my mom would make 1 spaghetti. And then I think 1 spaghetti used to be like 100 naira. Yes, 100. And then they increased it. It got to 120, 130 thereabouts. And then 1 spag would last us for dinner and then the following morning. But these days, trust me, even 1 person in my house would devour 1 spaghetti. 1 spaghetti. So now we want to have 10 children. How many spaghetti will you make to cater for these 10 children? So this time, I think it's not really anybody's opinion to advise you. The economy alone should be able to make people just have sense. Like, okay, at this point, we are not giving birth to more than 2 kids. We're not giving birth to more than 3 kids. You're having multiple children that you cannot cater for. Today, some students are being sent home for school fees and all of that because you cannot afford it. And still, you are bringing more kids. You have some at home that are not going to school because of money, but you're still bringing more. And when they ask you, you say, now God, they give children. I usually say this, in as much as God said, go into the world and multiply. He did not give it to one particular person. We are all supposed to multiply the word. But how come some persons are taking it very personal, feeling like, okay, God asked me to come multiply the word. Let's multiply. No. You should think about the economic situation of the country right now. Can you cater for these children? We're not against giving birth to 10 children, 20 children, as long as you can cater for these children. As long as you can cater for them, then why not? Bring them. But the fact that you cannot, please, give birth to the numbers of kids that you would be able to cater for, not the ones that you start stressing everybody and then start feeling like, I don't have family members, I don't have loved ones, I don't have this. Why? Because they're not attending to you, they're not attending to your children's needs, knowing fully well that these people also have their own children to cater for. This person you are asking to come take care of your own child, this person has just 2 kids. And then you are having 5, 6 children, and you're asking this person to come cater for your children. I kind of heard somebody's conversation one time that the person said, well, the fact that I gave birth to 1 does not really mean I'm barren. It's because I do not have the money to take care of these children. I just want 1 child that I would be able to cater for, and that's why I have 1. So it's not because I gave birth to 1, that means I'm barren. I should come take care of your own children. You should give birth to numbers of kids that you know you can comfortably cater for. So finally, an advice to we Nigerians, not just telling us, oh, go do family planning, telling us about the situation of the country, the economy of the country. Can you, if you know you can, then go ahead. You can have all the children you want in the world. Guys, please, let's move to something that sparked reactions on the road. Coming in at number 4, a moment went viral showing a driver confronting a man selling President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's portrait in traffic, asking if he is happy with how things are going in the country. This one shocked me, but let's watch this video.
They say, you know the bad person when they set in a picture. Are you the Chris? I go break her, you the man. If you the man, if you not be bad person, you the happy with the way this country they go. Why will you say his picture? Which kind of business you they do? You the appearance you they suffer like this? Do you have good road? What business you they do? You never said no, not my person. No, they supposed beat you. You don't video them now. I don't video them now. They set in a good picture. This is not going to do it. You're not supposed to sell now. Are you proud of this government?
Baba, I know you well, but my phone off. I want to video with you.
You know me well.
Yeah, don't use me what on the
Nigerians and street interviews. Nobody is safe. But trust me, that question alone, it already tells you the mood of the people. Everybody is angry. Everybody in the country is angry. Somebody was saying, why is it that Nigerians, they're always adding sorry to whatever they want to say? Sorry, can I get that? Sorry, what's your name? Sorry, this. Yes, because they feel everybody is angry and then they need to apologize before going with your request or whatever you want to say. You have to apologize because everybody in this country is angry right now, and we can see it from this very conversation. The guy is angry. Like, why are you selling the president's portrait when you know that the country's situation is not right now? And then, are you proud of this government? But again, everybody is free. We are free to choose if we like this government or not. You should not impose your own opinions on other people. If you feel you do not like the government, then just leave. You do not have to patronize him. You do not have to buy from him. Just ignore him. You don't have to go about telling him, oh, are you proud of this government? Some persons still like the president. It's not a matter of what is going on or what is not going on. The truth is Nigeria is Nigeria. And I really do not think it's the person that is in power. It is just that this is what the country has turned out to be. From different governments, it just feels like it keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So I'm sure 2027 is coming, guys. Let's stop this whole talk. Your power, like I said yesterday, is in your hands, and not your hands to slap people, rather to thumbprint. So if you know you do not like the government, you don't have to go harassing people. Just do well. Go get your PVC. Make sure on the day of the election, you are there to thumbprint for the ones you like. The ones you like, emphasis on that, because you do not have to go about telling people who they should like and who they should not like. If you do not like the government, fine. 2027 elections is just around the corner. Make sure you get your PVC. You go there and take off the persons you don't like and bring in the person you like. That's the power. The power is in your hands. Away from that very story, let's see what we have as our next story. Coming in at number 3. Guys, Arik Fayose is back. Now he's giving us updates saying he has been refunded over 600,000. But he's still calling out this very airline for not refunding other passengers. For some persons that maybe somehow missed the story, we talked about the story when Arik Fayose said the airline refused to move from Abuja, and then they still refused to refund people. And then we had several complaints from different passengers talking about how this particular airline do not refund people. They would tell you wait for 3 working days. Some person said their monies have been there for the past how many years and they're yet to get it, and we called out this very airline. But sadly, it seems they only returned Arik Fayose's money, but they did not refund the other passengers. Let's hear what he has to say.
Arik has paid back my ticket money. They credited my account this morning, 630,000. the money. I paid for my tickets and my team. But we have so many people on that flight. Not just me and my team. They came to beg us that same day. They came to MMA2. They traced us to MMA2 with their managers and everybody to beg me to bring down the video that they will sort. They want to settle it amicably. I said no. But now they've paid me. I won't still bring down that video. It will be there for record. And I promised them I will go to court. I'm still not going to stop the court process. Now, I won't make any further video after this one if you can pay every other passenger.
Netflix movies every day in this country. So now, guys, they refunded him, but others are still waiting. This is where people start asking questions. He even said he will not back down until everyone is paid. And guys, guess what? He's giving them 72 hours. If they do not refund other passengers, and then he would start with the court process, and then he would make other videos. But for the next 72 hours, we might not be getting updates because he's giving them, it's a time of grace to actually see these people pay the passengers. But let's see if they would really pay the passenger. But come to think of it, because that was why I said it the other time, that the reason we are talking about this is because a public figure is actually affected by this. So now let's think of things that happen to the average man on a daily basis in this country. So because this one is a public figure, and then he made videos talking about this very airline, and then they had to pay him and apologize to him. So the common man should do whatever they like. You don't care. But as long as it's a public figure, you want to make everything right. This is not fair. This is not fair. We're supposed to be equal as citizens in this very country. So now he's telling you that in as much as I am a public figure, I see what you're doing. You just want to pay me, so I would take down that video. I will not take it. I am fighting for the rights of other passengers. So do well to pay other passengers. I am giving you just 72 hours. Go and pay the other passengers. Else, you would hear from me. Okay? Trust Isaac Fayose. Whenever he carries matter on his head, guys, he will not drop it. He would wait to see the end of this very issue. And me, I am here waiting to see the end of this very issue. Trust me, we'll definitely get more updates. And once we do, let's see if it gets to the top 5, we'll definitely bring it back. Guys, our next story, this one is raising serious concerns. Coming in at number 2, a video is trending where a man declared loyalty to a police commissioner and made strong statements about handling opposition members if found. This one is shocking. But before I make my comments, let's watch it.
CP, Monday. The name of the governor is Monday and your name is Monday. That is why you people are working. CP, be loyal to you. When we catch ATC people will hand over to you. Straight to Abuja. People like OP, it's not.
Guys, for real, statements like this are why people are always reacting strongly online, because when things like this are said openly, it raises concerns about safety and fairness. And then I'm wondering, how come the CP is seated and smiling when this guy was making that statement? So now, are you trying to tell us that the CP is actually in support of that very party? Because the person said, if I see anybody supporting the ADC, I would make sure I bring them to you. And then the CP was just there smiling. Hey, guys, I thought this person's holding public offices are not supposed to openly declare support for any party, in as much as he is not the one making the statement that I am supporting this person. But over there, I know I was seeing APC cap and all of that going on there. You didn't hear it from me. Go back and watch that very video. You'll see APC cap on somebody seated there. So, but you didn't hear that from me. And he was just smiling. So, Uncle CP, are you trying to tell us, in other words, that you are supporting this very party that we're seeing the cap? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Because at this point, I don't know what's going on. Somebody's making that very statement. This is something that warrants arrest. He was supposed to be arrested immediately. This is a thug coming out to say, well, on the day of elections, we are going to disrupt the elections. If I see anybody supporting ADC, we will disrupt it, and you're doing nothing about it. Do you want to wait until something is done? This is a statement that he is coming out to say. We know similar person that's actually made strong statement like this, and then till tomorrow he is still locked up. And this man is saying something, and the CP is smiling. CP, I feel like you should identify and arrest that guy immediately, because this whole thing might even just put you in trouble. Because a whole lot of persons are just saying, why is the CP smiling? Why is he smiling? How come he's not doing anything about it? So somebody's saying, we're going to disrupt the election. We're going to make sure that we fight or we do anything to ADC supporters. And the CP is just there smiling. Well, it only happens here in Nigeria. Away from that very story, guys, before they will say, oh, she's talking too much about the police again. Our number one, guys, this one is very, very, very serious. Coming in at number one, the most heartbreaking story you'd see on net today, guys. Reports online claim that a university student allegedly passed away after facing repeated harassment and assault over time. According to the report, he had raised concerns before, but the situation continued. This one is quite sad. And then he sent a voice note to his friend, highlighting most of the things that happened. So let's listen to this voice note.
So stressed out. I'm just tired. I swear to God. If you see my voice now, I'm just so stressed out. I swear. Guy, person they threaten me, oh, person they threaten me. I swear to God, I did not even tell about it. I've been to anonymous for WhatsApp now. You know, say these guys they've been calling my phone that time, so I feel say one of them still get my number, but no worry, I go change sim. So I do anonymous person DM me be like, say it is as you guys, everything don't stop be, everything don't end. Guy, we wait for you to come back to school. We go BT again. Go BT again, whether it is for your name for clinic, say no worry. When you come back, you'll see shake it, go even kill yourself. If you not take your time. And I was like, what the fuck? I never done anything. So waiting they bring that kind nonsense pass or talk. With the house. Hatred for me that reach like this some more guy. I don't even know.
This is a very painful situation, and it highlights the importance of taking bullying seriously and creating safer environments for students. Imagine this guy had raised this very concern and nobody did anything. And then imagine after getting seriously injured, I saw some really bad pictures that we cannot really display right now. Really, really disturbing pictures that we cannot display. I saw them and I was wondering, even with these injuries, he still got calls from random persons. Again, what was his offense? That's something we want to know. How come a fellow student or some set of students would beat him? And now, guess what, guys? That very voice note you heard, the person that did that voice note is no more. He died from bullying. And up to now, it's not as if we do not know the name of the school. We do not want to mention the name of the school because up to now, we've not heard any official statement from the very school. We're still waiting to see if we will hear any official statement. And maybe when we do not hear from them, then we'll have to come out and talk about this very school. But right now, it's still allegedly because we're waiting to hear if we get more stories or more updates from the school regarding this very issue, or if they would come out to debunk this very story. Because how on earth, because it's a private school, guys, that is it, a private school that is supposed to be, we feel like the private school, they have tighter security, and then they have people monitoring these persons, unlike the government-owned schools and all of these things. So how come something happened? This guy was bullied severely until now he is no more. He died from bullying. And we've been talking about bullies in schools and all of these things going on. We've been talking about for the past 1 month, talking about bullying. We thought it was just in the basic schools, the primary school, the secondary school, and all of that. But sadly, it is even in the university. This is quite sad. I do not even want to know his offense, because why on earth would you bully somebody, beat him up till he died? This is very, very, very sad, guys. We're still waiting to see if we hear more stories or more updates from the school involved, or if we get more updates from anyone around this very guy. It is so sad that this guy is no more. We hope that his soul rests in peace, and then we hope that he gets all the justice that he deserves. We hope that the suspects are identified, arrested, and then made to face the consequences of their actions. Guys, we've had an amazing time today. We've had interesting stories. And guess what? Today's stories really show a different side of what people are going through. So tell me, which one stood out to you the most? Let's talk in the comment section of all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV. Guys, I'll see you again next week. I remain Mercy Arabo. Have a blessed weekend.